Good morning, everyone. We are leaving to go and get my new to me project car of 2026. I'm super excited. I can't wait until we get there and I can do the reveal of this car. That's all I'm gonna say for now. See you guys when we get there. Alright guys, it's time. I drove 2 hours to get this car. Now, I couldn't find this car anywhere closer to where I live, and I wanted it a certain way, and unfortunately, any car that I found closer or even the same distance wasn't what I wanted. So I finally found one, everything I wanted. It's gonna need a lot of work. It does have 200,000 miles on it, and luckily, I already thought about doing an engine swap. So, with all that said, here is my new to me 2026 project car. Celica. I've been looking into so many cars these last few months, and I wanted a Celica with pop-up headlights. I didn't want a Celica with like the bug eyes. I could only find Celicas with the bug eyes. This pop-up headlight one was the only one I could find, literally the only one that was around in Florida that I could find that distance. However, this one needs a lot of work, and it's an automatic. I wanted a manual, but the only manual ones were the ones with the bug eyes, unfortunately. I can always do a transmission swap later with the engine swap, but I don't know if I want to go that far into it. I might just keep it in auto and just do an engine swap. I don't know yet. I have a lot of thinking to do. But yeah, this car needs a lot of work. It's definitely missing some trim pieces in the inside. The doors, like the trim on the doors, need to get replaced. So yeah, it definitely needs a lot of work. It needs a really bad clean. It's a 92 Celica, so it's my age. So we're the same age. It's weird to say that. So yeah, it definitely needs some work. There is some tinting that needs to be replaced. Like I said, the trim on the doors need to be replaced. Doesn't need an alignment. The alignment seems to be really good, surprisingly. I need to take the steering wheel off and align it up more, like line it up better, because it's driving very crooked with steering wheel. But no power steering. I'm pretty sure the 92 Celica came with power steering. So definitely a project. It's missing a lot of trim, especially in here. I actually bought the trim for here. I bought the trim for here. I bought a bunch of trim, and then the doors, the trim on the doors need to be replaced. Like, I need to take those off and put new ones on, because those speakers aren't supposed to be open like that. I think they changed the speakers at some point and cut it out instead of taking the trim off, which is, it's not hard to take trim off, but that's just what they did. So yeah, I'm gonna get a whole new trim piece for the door for both sides, because they're both pretty messed up, pretty bad, which is fine. I mean, it's a 92 Celica, so it's 33 years old. But yeah, I'm gonna take it to get some gas. As you can see, it's almost low on gas. Comment down below if you were expecting something like this, or maybe something newer. I wasn't expecting getting a 92 Celica, but it ended up happening. This car is amazing so far. I love the spunk it has. It's definitely a 90s Celica compared to my 21 Corolla hatchback. So I'm actually quite happy with it. I think it's definitely going to be a treat to build off of this car. And I'm happy to bring you guys along the, experience of building on this car. But, alright, let's get started with this drive. So, it drives like an off-road car. It really does. Now, the owners, before me, out the exhaust, like a full exhaust. Only that. They didn't do like a mid, I don't think they did a mid-pipe and the headers, because it's definitely a new exhaust underneath. I checked on it. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background, but it's pretty loud. It's like a drawn out noise. It's not horrible. Honestly, it kind of makes the car feel like an off-road car, just the way it sounds. But it does definitely sound like a 90s car for sure. But yeah, as you can see, the steering wheel is completely crooked. So this is how I'm driving home, with a steering wheel like this. So it will definitely need to be fixed. But even though the steering wheel is crooked, the alignment seems to be really good with the car. Pop-up headlights are up, as you guys can see. It's actually really cool to see the pop-up headlights sticking up like that while you're driving. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the next day. Finally got the Celica home, and I'm about to open the door up, get the trim off of here, because as you guys can see, it's not fully sealed on to the outside of the door. So I'm gonna go through here and see if maybe it's just missing some screws that I can replace. One thing I have noticed is that this piece here is completely off, so I don't know, I don't think it's gonna go in. I think it's like fully broken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this piece off completely, because the passenger side is off and missing. So I'm just going to take this piece off here and just call it a day for now for this. But I want to see if I can get this to close more here. See if I can get these doors looking a little bit cleaner and just kind of leave them for now. And, you know, replace them later. Because they still work. The windows still go up and down. The locks don't work though. That's the biggest issue I'm having with these. They don't really work very well. They lock and they unlock. But the key hole on the other side doesn't really work very well. So I'm going to see if I can figure that out too. Maybe it's just something in the way causing it not to work properly. So let's get started. So I don't know. I got it off as much as I can, and honestly it looks fine behind there. So it doesn't look like anything's out of place. It doesn't look like it's really missing anything. I mean, it's a big gap here compared to the other side, because the other side doesn't have a gap. So I'm thinking maybe they tried to replace the metal piece behind it at some point and it just wasn't fitting properly, so they had to like figure a way to get it on. I don't know, but it doesn't look like anything's missing. Everything looks fine. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna put it back on and just continue on washing the car today. I thought I would check it out, but what I do need to check out is the lock mechanism, see why it's not working. So I'm gonna have to take this off completely and get further back here. So let's do that. Alright, so I think I'm just going to wait on this, guys. I was thinking about going in and everything, but this is going to be like a whole, like, job, and it's going to take probably all day to get these doors figured out and why these locks aren't working and replaced or whatever. So I'm just going to wait on these. I'm going to put this back on, because you can still lock and unlock the car. You just got to do it from the inside. And this door does unlock from the outside, it just doesn't lock. So it's like, as long as one of the doors unlocked from the outside, that's I guess that's fine for now. And I can always manually lock it in the inside before I shut the door. So I can still lock it and unlock this door. So I'm just going to leave it alone for now, because that's going to be like an all-day thing. Right now, what this car really needs is a very bad wash and vacuum and get this back together. And then I'm just going to start washing the car and vacuuming it out and go from there. So it literally took me all day to clean this car. I cleaned it from top to bottom. I cleaned the inside. I wiped down the doors. As you can see, it's kind of glistening. Something cool. It's not going to show you guys right now because the sun's down. If the sun was out, you guys could see it. After I washed the car, because there's so much dirt on the car, so much dirt, that after I washed it, I noticed that this white paint isn't just white paint. It actually has blue in it. So in the sun, it'll actually shine a little bit of blue. So that is really cool. First, I thought it was maybe the reflection of this paint right here going down, but it's all over the car, even on the hood, everywhere. So yeah, so I learned today that this Celica actually has paint that changes to blue a little in the sun. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. So I actually have an emblem to go here and something to go in the back because those are missing. I'm going to vacuum the car out and then I'm done. I'm obviously not going to video me vacuuming the car out, but I just wanted to show you guys the end result of me cleaning it all day. It's going to be it probably for today. I do have some parts for the car that I won't be installing today. I just don't have enough time. There's not enough sun out right now. I probably only have enough time to vacuum it, and that is it. So I have some parts for it. I'll put it on later on, but so far so good. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.